Hey everybody, Graz here, on location again. I'm eating my venison jerky. I'm drinking some water because I forgot to make myself a cup of coffee today. Before I get into today's video, which you already know what it is because if you clicked on it then you read the title. By the way, if I look around a lot, I'm in a parking lot and the Dot is in a class, and she still can't drive without a licensed adult, so I have to sit here and wait for 2 hours while she's in her class. I do get a lot of reading done, and I've been making my videos here. But anyway, you don't want to hear me ramble. Maybe you do, I don't know. I like to hear myself ramble. But before I get into the video, into the meat here. Here's a carrot. This weekend I will be doing my skit type introduction into my participation in the Sackett series, Fellowship Buddy Wagon Train. Books by Louis L'Amour, and I'll get into all of that in that video. All the motley crew that is on the wagon train, I guess, with me. I'm more of a outsider, kind of there. I'm feeling most of them don't like me, but anyway, we'll get into that. But today's video is going to be my wrap up of the Super Size, Super Small book challenge that I was a co-host of this past summer from June 20th to September 2nd. I'm not sure why we quit on September 2nd. I mean, technically summer ends on September 20th, but I follow the wisdom of Captain Cat, our fearless leader. That would be the Paper Traveler, and the other co-hosts, Mindy at Mindy's Book Journey. Oh, he flew away. There was a mosquito right here eyeing me. Mindy at Mindy's Book Journey. Nerdy Kathy, or Kathy at Nerdy Kathy. And then the completely underappreciated June at Livery Omer. Seriously, if you watch this and you don't subscribe to him, at least go check out his channel. He is knowledgeable. He will read just about anything. And he's very talented with his artwork. I mean, one of his recent projects in reading was he just finished reading the Dune series, all 8 original books. So, and he talks about that. So, yeah, go give June some love. Actually, go give them all some love. I mean, if you're somehow here and you're not watching any of these channels, then I don't know what you're doing. Because I'm a joke compared to them. Anyway, I mean, look at me. I'm just doing this in my car. There's no editing or anything. So, let's see. I think I'll do the big books first. No, you know what? I'll do the small books first. In the course of this event, I have a paper here, 7 books for super small. The criteria for super small was anything under 200 pages. So what I'll do is I will go in order of smallest to largest. Okay. The smallest book that I read, and I don't remember the months I read them, and I'm not going to tell you what I rated them. I'm just telling you what I did. Was A Change in the Winds by Nikki Mulatto. She has a channel, Writing for Jesus, and she is also awesome. So every channel that I mention will be linked below. And then that was 157 pages. Then at 172 pages, I read The Sorceress by Tony DeStefano. Yeah, that could have been read in August, for Garb August, I guess. Not that I participate in that. That was 172 pages. Then next was Ramona the Brave by Beverly Cleary. This was a 1975 book. And interesting, it was 175 pages. Then Avenger of Antares by Alan Burr Akers. 176 pages. And then The Fireship by C. Northcote Parkinson, another 1975 book. That was 187 pages. And then Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. And I did a micro review of that. If you want to watch that, just go back and check it out. It's like 2 minutes long. 190 pages. And then tied with that for the page count, but maybe my favorite book of the year so far, is Year of the Hare by Arto Pasolina. 190 pages. He's Finnish. That was from 1975. And it's just phenomenal. I mean, it's almost like Forrest Gump in Finland, if that makes any sense. You know, and I'm not talking about the movie. The movie makes it make sense. I'm talking about the original book, where it was just this doofy dude that got into all these adventures, you know? So now for the big books, which I'm actually pretty proud of. I mean, do you see my gold medal? Isn't it fancy? Again, I'll go smallest to largest. At the first one that I only read 3 of the big books. Okay, at smallest was Transgressions, which was an anthology of like hard case crime stories with a bunch of different authors. Joyce Carol Oates, Stephen King was in there. I think it was edited. No, there was an Ed McBain story in there, and he might have edited it. I can't remember. But that was 783 pages, I believe, and that was pretty good. Then I read Seven Eves by Neil Stevenson. Probably one of the top 2 science fiction books I've ever read, which, granted, I haven't read that many because, you know, I'm starting to get into them a little more, but it's hard to find a science fiction that isn't also fantasy. I'm not into fantasy. I mean, I'll read it if somebody wants to suggest a buddy read or a fellowship read or whatever you want to call it. I'll read just about anything, even a romance. Please don't pick romances. But that was 861 pages. And then the reason I have this beautiful gold medal, I read A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth. I think I figured it out. I read it in about 29 days, but that was stretched from July into August. That was the final book in the reading list project that I completed with The Paper Traveler. And that was 1,474 pages, which is in the top 10 longest books in the English language. So I think I've read a couple. Maybe I'll do a video coming up. If anybody wants this, let me know. I'm thinking maybe I'll do like my top 10 longest books, and then I can tell you what I rated them. It's up to you. If you want to hear about that, let me know. But anyway, that is my super size, super small book summer. Again, check out all the channels that will be linked, and watch out for the Graz skit this weekend. We'll see. And I've also got another video that I'm going to be doing soon. I'm a co-host in another event coming up for Halloween, so watch out for that. I will see all of you down the road reading more.